mess. Okay, so for anybody who has been following along with my little project here, I have been trying to find a way to get this controller to buck voltage down from my 48 volt bank to my 24 volt bank. And I'm doing this because I've got a 48 volt turbine, but all the stuff that I run comes off of 24 volts. I know that I got sunlight coming off the side here and it's making some of my displays and everything difficult to read. I do apologize for that. The issue that I had with this thing is that turbine was overpowering these batteries. I mean, the second it would start running, and then this controller couldn't track the voltage. What I've done is I spent some time thinking about it, and even my 24 volt turbines, whenever I only had a couple batteries, it would still give me some trouble whenever I was just, like I said, overpowering my batteries. So what I've done here is I added 4 more batteries. Essentially, I doubled the size of my battery bank, and I might go and get 4 more and double it again. And now what's happening is my turbine is no longer overpowering my batteries. It's actually holding voltage a lot better now. And see if we can get this on here. Come on. There we go. It's actually tracking voltage properly now, somewhat properly. Now I can't tell you, this thing is trying to throw the full 60 amps across the board, which is what I expected it to do, but I just didn't think it would try so hard. It is getting pretty warm. It is stood off of that backing by about 3 inches, so shouldn't cause any heat issues back there. And now the issue that I'm having, though, let's see if we can get, I don't know if we can see this. Get in there. No, that's better. It is sucking that battery bank down. That's what's on my display. Now, if I disconnect it, the recovery voltage is still way above 48 volts. I still don't like to see voltage get down quite that low. And I think it's amusing because it still says input voltage on this side is 53.6 volts. You know, plus or minus. So that's a little bit weird. I did put my meter on each of the 48 volt sections. This is one bank, and then the 4 underneath are another bank, and they match my my meter up here while it's loaded. More or less what I'm going to do is I do have some more of these controllers coming. I like this controller. I'm going to have a couple more set up to where basically it's going to run off of battery voltage and not what this thing is picking up. And I don't know if that's necessarily the right thing to do, but that's what we're going to try. And now running, you know, because this thing is trying to put 1500 watts into my 48 volt bank. My turbines are running, you know, what the washer turbine is running about 100 watts right now. It's not much. The Healy is also running, I mean, it is getting up 800, 900 watts in gust, but it's not being crazy. And my inverters, I'm really only running 2 of them right now. See if I can get anything to cooperate with me. Anyway, 1060 watts going back in. So at present, it actually does seem like it's working, just increasing the battery bank size. I'm going to play with this for a few days and see how it works, how it holds up. I do expect that we'll probably have some issues. Man, that heat sink is crazy hot because it is moving a lot of juice through it, and this thing is getting pretty hot. I can't put my hand on either one of these. So 120 degrees somewhere in there. And even my inverters, That one's not so much. This one runs at a lower voltage and higher amperage, and it's getting pretty warm. So if that controller, it seems to be working, but if that controller doesn't calm down, I expect either I'm going to blow up the capacitors in my grid tie, or my little relay there is going to pop. We'll wait and find out. I will follow up with another update soon. If it doesn't do anything interesting tonight, then I will post another video tomorrow kind of showing how it held up overnight. We don't expect a lot of crazy wind, so probably nothing too interesting. We'll see. I do have, like I said, I got more relays and more switches. More switches, more relays, more heat sinks. I'm going to build that system, that part of the system up a little bit more, and make a better set of shelves for all my batteries, because I redid all this because it was looking like uncontrollable spaghetti, and now it's looking like uncontrollable spaghetti again. All the shadows makes it look like there's more wires, but it still looks messy even if you account for the shadows. So, updates coming. Anyway. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you for watching. Good night.